What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. And in today's video update here on December the 23rd, 2021, we're going to talk about Futurestrade.io. And the reason I want to talk about Futurestrade.io is because a lot of big things happened today, both for Futurestrade.io and for myself. And we're going to talk all about what that means, all right? Before I get started in talking about Futurestrade on today, their official what do they call it? Their launch party day, right? Just a quick reminder that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I am cranking out that crypto in many different platforms. Nothing more, nothing less. And if you like this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. But only if you want to be notified, all right? Let's go ahead into it. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen with you guys. We're going to get into it. There's so much new stuff going on here at Futurestrade.io. The first thing I want to highlight is on the home page. Today, they have officially started a brand new plan. That's right. They've got a brand new plan. And that is for the big rollers out there, the ones that believe in futures trade. This plan is for you. We've already talked about some of the other trading plans that they have, but they have now added a fourth plan. Now, this plan, based on what it says here, this bonus offer only lasts for 30 days, all right? You can only take advantage of this for the next 30 days, 7 hours, 37 minutes, and 40 seconds, all right? But here's what that 4% trading package 4 plan gives you, all right? Investment cycle is 30 business days, and we already know the business days are Monday through Friday. So that would be what? 6 weeks, right? 6 weeks. Your payout time, of course, is going to be less than 10 minutes. That's just on the back end, making sure that when you do your withdrawals, it gets to you quickly. But it does that anyway. The minimum investment is $10,000. Now, some of you may be thinking, Gerald, I don't know if that's in my price range. I don't know if that's in my bracket. I don't know if that's in my budget. And if it's not for you, that's fine. There's plenty of other plans here for you. Ones that start at 50, 1,000, 3,000. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But there are some perks to getting in at this $10,000 level, all right? One of the first perks is, of course, 4% daily. There's not a lot of places you're going to be able to find 4% daily, and I wanted to take advantage of that. Ooh, I gave a little precursor, didn't I? Let's forget I said what I was going to do, all right? We're going to wait for that. Free access to the Trading Academy. So Futurestrade, anybody that knows anything about Futurestrade, it is run by a CEO named Dylan. I forget his last name, so I just leave it out for right now. I'll put respect on it later. But he is a trader. He trades in the futures market with crypto, and he's been extremely successful, right? Of course, you can't win everything, but his wins have been way bigger than his losses, all right? He's setting up a trading academy. People have been asking, yo, I want to move more full-time into the trading aspect of things. I want to get more involved into that. How can I do it? I want to be a successful trader like you, Dylan. Well, he's giving everyone that opportunity with this trading academy. And for those that get in at this level, you're going to get free access to it. Now, me personally, I'm not the biggest person that wants to be looking at lines and graphs. And when he said this, it was perfect for me because he said, hey, even if you're not that person that wants to be in the trading academy, one, if you decide to, you can. You have free access. But two, if you don't, you're still going to be making amazing passive income with that 4% daily. All right? Here's the second thing it comes. It comes with an investor bonus. All right? 10% get paid after the deposit. So 10% of whatever you put in here, you're going to get paid right back after they get the deposit from you. So let's say you put $10,000 in there, they're going to give you $1,000 right back. Now you can decide whatever you want to do with that. Your $10,000 is still going to be accrued at $10,000. You're still going to get your 4% daily at $10,000 worth of crypto. But they're going to give you $1,000 on top of that because that's 10% of 10,000, right? So of course, you know, you can decide whether you want to roll that back into another plan. You can start a 2% daily plan right there. Or you can decide that you want to withdraw that. That's all capital that you can decide to withdraw. It'll be in your account balance based on what I heard Dylan say earlier on his presentation. All right. Your upline is also going to get 10% on this. All right. And that's going to happen right when they clear. So you're going to get 10%. So whoever your upline is, if you put it in 10,000, they're going to get 1,000. And that'll be what he described as a little bit of a Christmas gift to your upline for sharing this opportunity with them. So shout out to you, Dylan, for making that possible. Of course, that's bonus to what you're already getting in referral commissions, I believe. All right. And of course, a signed contract. This is just for, I think this is just for, to make it more of a personal agreement thing to make sure that you know how serious he is about making sure that you get your returns back on an investment this size. All right. Now, they have a calculator that's strictly for that plan, right? Now, the other calculator is right below it. You can still calculate the other plan's profit, but the main thing is right here, okay? So right now it's set at 10,000. Let's just say we put it at, how efficient does it move? It moves decent. Let's just leave it at 10,000. So your investment, 10,000. Your term is going to be 30 days. Your total profit without compounding is going to be $22,000. Your total profit with the 40% compounding is going to be $25,000. All right. So of course, gives you a little mode there. 5 days compounded $2,066. 10 days you've compounded $4,301. 15 days and so on. It's just going to give you the number. All right. So that's just total profit. Now, you will get your deposit back. All right. It says full investment return. Yes. Full investment return is still yes. So when you're done making your, of course, you're going to be getting your 4% daily. But at the end of that 6 weeks, you're going to get that 10,000 back. So, you know, for a lot of people, it's just, okay, well, do I trust this platform enough to do that? Or do I have 10,000? And that's just one of the features that has been added to Futurestrade. There's so many more. We're going to go over them in this video. So let's go into the back office. Let's go into the account. And I want to see if what I did has shown up. And it has. Guys, I made a fairly sizable deposit. I said, you know what? I like what Futurestrade is doing. I've been working really, really hard outside of Futurestrade to put a little bag together for something that I believe in. And of course, it's not something that I'm going to be too hurt losing, but it is it's more teetering on the side of you can't risk it. I mean, you can't get the biscuit unless you risk it. So as you can see, my active deposit is now $20,150. That's how much skin I have in the game with Futurestrade. All right. As you can see, that was me that just made that deposit of $14,984. And I'm upping my ante. I'm upping it. I had a goal. I said I want to get to $1,000 a day. I just talked about this yesterday, actually. And this is going to be one of the bigger steps to getting me to that in this platform. So enough about that. Let's talk about some of the newer things that they just added onto the website. So they have an ad fund portion. You can top up your balance from right here, okay? You don't necessarily have to go straight to the invest now portion. You can just top up your balance if you want. So if I wanted to top up my Dogecoin balance or Litecoin or Bitcoin, all I have to do is type in the top up amount, click spend, or make sure I click on the right icon that I want to, whatever coin I want to top up. I click spend. The very next page is going to give me it didn't give me a QR code when I went to it the first time, which is why I didn't use that particular part to invest. I wanted to use a QR code, so I press invest now. But what Ad Fund will do, it will give you a wallet address. Excuse me. And after it gives you a wallet address, it'll do its confirmation page. It'll make sure, hey, is this what you want? Blah, blase, blase. It gives you the wallet address. After that, it'll be looking for you to go ahead and send whatever you're going to send, and it will go to your balance here, all right? If you wanted to go straight into an investment, I just suggest going to Invest Now. It lets you click on whatever one you want to do, whichever one you want to put in. That's cool. All right. And it works just fine. The next big thing that they have added is an exchange, y'all. Guys, they have an exchange center. So one thing that I've learned in this space, when a platform has an exchange, they tend to last a little bit longer because they are now adding how they get revenue. Because they have added an exchange, they can now charge a rate for the exchange. And I've seen rates all over the place. I've seen some 3%. I've seen some 5%. I've seen some 2%. But it's very rare that you see a platform that will give you 1% exchange rate on anything in here. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Doge, Ethereum, and the tethers from Tron and Ethereum. It's there, all right? And it's pretty amazing that they've added that. So thank you, Futurestrade, for adding an exchange. There's going to be some times that people make deposits under you, if you're a link sharer, that don't necessarily correlate with what you invest, right? So say, oh, I'm not the biggest Tethertron guy, but I had somebody just invest $10,000 in Tethertron, so now I'm sitting here with $1,000 of Tethertron, and I don't quite know, I don't have a wallet for it maybe, or this, that, and the third, but I'd rather have Bitcoin. I can go right here and say, you know what? I want to turn that Tethertron into Bitcoin. For a nominal fee, I can do that right here in the exchange. Pretty amazing. Also, they've added internal transfer. All right. I think they've had this, but this enables you to send Bitcoin or whatever crypto you want to somebody else, seems like. All right. So I thought that was pretty awesome. So the main things that I wanted to share, the main thing that we talked about today in their launch party event is that they added a new plan. Yes, it is limited time plan. It is a 30 days. You have 30 days to be a part of it. And of course, after you start, your start time is going to be honored with its own 30 days on the contract. All right. Awesome calculator here for those of you that even have more than 30 grand. Like, I mean, more than 10 grand, like I did. I put just south of 15 grand. All right. And it has a calculator here for you. So whatever you're feeling comfortable with, you can see the numbers for it. Okay. So I know in 30 days, in a month, I've about doubled what I put into this thing. All right. And I get the deposit back, and I get to decide to, you know, maybe roll it into a 30-day, the 3% plan at that point. I'm not sure what they're going to do with the 4% plan, but they've also added these incentives. So those of you that are out there that are interested in Futurestrade and maybe possibly getting in at this 4% level, one, I'm leading by example. I went ahead and did not only 10,000, but I went ahead and put it, I tried to put 15 flat, but of course, transaction fees and different things like that. As long as I was over 10,000, I was cool. Whatever that number was, I was cool with it. All right. They're going to give you not only are they going to give you full investment return in 30 business days, which is 6 weeks, Monday through Friday. They're going to give you 210 total ROI. So that's more than double your money in 30 days. Then you're going to get free access to the Trading Academy. Okay. For those of you that are interested in trading. You're going to get the investor bonus, all right? So I'm going to get 10% back right after this deposit. I should see 10% actually pull up in my account pretty soon. Upline bonus. So the people above me, they're going to get 10% of what I just put in, so 10% of just south of 15,000. They're going to get that. Signed contract sent to you via email. So in my email, I should be getting a signed a contract pretty soon. It pretty much says that Futurestrade is going to do what they say they're going to do contractually, which, you know, is a little bit of a feel-good thing. But other than that, we know the risk here at BOJ. But to win big, sometimes you got to risk a little bit bigger than you have. And I've been afforded some great opportunities to lead me to this point. And Futurestrade was the first decent-sized bag that I wanted to put down. And, of course, this is the biggest deposit that I've done in a platform in a little while. Of course, other than GIRALI, but GIRALI is partly the reason why I'm able to do this. So those of you that are in that other awesome platform, you should consider diversifying. I'm not going to tell you where to put it. I'm not going to tell you how to put it, what to do, but consider diversifying, because there's a reason that I was able to come into all these different platforms the way that I have been able to, and been able to put skin in the game in some of these things that some of you never even heard of. And it might have even gave you the confidence to say, hey, you know, if he's doing it, then maybe it's something that I ought to look into. All right? This is Futurestrade. Clap it up for Futurestrade. Really excited about what it's doing, and we're going to continue to talk about Futurestrade, especially because they just got a nice sizable deposit from your boy. Let me check out one more thing. I want to see if they put that deposit in my account balance yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. But we should see it coming. We should see it happen, and it should be happening soon. And I'll do another video to reflect that that stuff is going on, for those of you that might be thinking about doing the same thing that I just did. All right? Y'all see it. My active deposit has significantly increased, and it could increase significantly again before the end of the year, because I have a goal. My goal is what? 1K a day from Futurestrade, and that's what I'm going for. All right? With that being said, make sure you put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you, and all your wallets, because crypto is the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know, y'all. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. This was the coming out party of Futurestrade. They had a big event today where Dylan was on Facebook Live and YouTube. I suggest everybody go back and listen to what he was saying on this video. I couldn't say everything verbatim, but I told you what it means to me and where I stand and where I'm going from this point on. And Futurestrade is a huge part of that BOJ docket now, and ain't nothing they can do about it. So I'll see y'all on the next one. This is BOJ. Futurestrade is still thriving. It ain't bull jiving. And I sure wouldn't be putting that much skin in the game if it was. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.